And here's Dolph.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and tourists. If you're sitting in your hotel room and you just put it on this channel, keep it here for a while. We've got a very interesting act. Saldaje is going to be here, and that's why Mary's wearing her tiara from Bloomingdale's, and I've got my, see Mary?
Yes.
Looks good, Mary. And I've got my tuxedo from the Black Tie Tuxedo Shop in Mount Pleasant. I wanted to thank everybody for tuning in. Had a very interesting week. I was at Bill Schuette's barbecue just yesterday. Had a good time, and me and Mary are going to do a little update on events. So without further delay, I think this is show number
29.
29, yeah, and we're going on our third year, and when we reach 3 years, instead of counting, we're just going to do an average. In other words, we do roughly one show a month, so that's 12. You multiply 12 times 3, so in 3 years it should be show number 36, regardless if it's show number 35 or 37. Thank you very much. On with the show.
Hello, we are Saldaje. Welcome to Northern Michigan Musicians Journal. Our first song this evening will be Absinthe. I will take you on the rooftop, love you until the voices stop, leave you all undone. Just you, hurry back here, let me make this very clear. The night has only just begun. I saw the old moon roll across the rooftop, dancing on the shingles like a dirty yellow lollipop. Mama told me never take candy from strangers. I'm taking candy on the roof right now, and the strangers will have to wait their turn. Before we're done, this roof will burn. Ooh. Ooh. Absinthe makes for a very fine friend. If you're looking for a lift, she's the means to the end. I have reached my destination and my feet are not touching the ground. Candy offers up her sugar cubes, but I already poured the bottle over the moon. Hold your head back, baby, let this dissolve on your tongue. The medicine's strong to match the disease. I've got holes in my heart, you are down on your knees. Someday they'll find our bones neath the trees. They may already be there right now. Ooh. I will take you on the rooftop, love you until the voices stop, leave you all undone. Just you, hurry back here, let me make this very clear. The night has only just begun. The night has only just begun. You and I have only just begun.
This next song is called Skeletons. It appears on our new album, Let Them Dance, and also on the cover.
Two skeletons locked in eternal embrace, gazing lovingly into each other's pale face. She uncovered their bones in her garden one day and has never been the same. They were woven together as lovers should be, mycelium and worms and the roots of the trees. When she found them she wept, still cannot sleep. They are haunting her dreams even now. In back of her mind she feels his dark stare. When she turns round he is never there. She released all her lovers, for they did not compare when she tried to put their fingers upon her despair. On a cold winter's night, with a moon big and bright, as they lay under 3 feet of frozen white, she packed her suitcase in the car and she slipped out of sight. Maybe now she'll escape what she cannot make right. Two, three, four. Should you ever cross the bones of two lovers gone by, bury them deeper right where they lie. For if you are alone, you'll not rest the night. You'll want what they have till the day that you die.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. You have been tuned in to Northern Michigan Musicians Journal. I'm Dolph, and this is my co-host, Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Dolph. Good to see you again.
It's been a long time, Mary, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of information to tell you in our little information segment here. But as you already know, Saldaje is our guest. I'd just like to start out by saying I'm now the Vice President of the Advanced Board of Commerce. And I had a really good time at a barbecue yesterday.
And where is Advance if people are new to the area and they don't know?
Advance, it is on Ferry Road, just a bit west of Boyne City and a little bit east of East Jordan. It's a little bitty place. There's a yacht club there, and there's a party store and a health club. And the Advanced Board of Commerce building is right behind the party store.
Okay, and it's near the famous Ironton Ferry?
It is only 5 miles east of the famous Ironton Ferry that is now up and running. The ferry was supposed to open on April 19th, and I believe it opened just about a week ago. Today is June 15th. For you folks who are watching this, it's probably going to be aired in July, right?
Right.
Okay, thanks, Mary. That's good questions. And some of the other things I wanted to mention out that I'll be playing at the Boyne River Duck Race on the 4th of July. This show might or might not be out by then. And I'm playing the streets of Boyne on August 23rd. And I'm playing a few different dates at the Senior Center in Charlevoix. And I'm going to be playing at the Film Festival, Traverse City Film Festival. Last year I was at the Dennis Museum. Was it Milliken Auditorium, was it?
Yes, that was the little one, Jay Detmer's
Detmer's, that's the name I was trying to think of.
It's
Detmer's.
a real small place in there.
And I think without any further trepidation, that is probably all my announcements. So take it away, Mary.
Okay. I've had a couple interesting 2 months that it started in early May. I went to the Toastmasters Spring Conference in Grand Rapids and met a lot of good people. And Sporty King, who worked his way from being a copy boy with the Wall Street Journal, that he worked his way up to being a journalist. I came to speak, and he now has his own public relations and media business, and where he was also the former international champion in 2005, and he was a remarkable speaker, and he gave a great keynote address. And I'm starting to close down with my term as Area 14 governor, that we're going to go under Area 19 and in the next couple weeks. And then with the Disability Network, we were funded by MDOT because of a state park accessibility project started by Samir Matarik, who is one of our RIC members, that through the Creating Doers Conference that was last fall over in Gaylord, where different RICs from around the state met. And to give some background, Samir has cerebral palsy, and he is in a wheelchair, and he was camping last Labor Day with his family, and he had some problems getting across US 31 from the campground going over to the beach. But he had stated that about to where the overpass there was several flights of steps going up and then going across the road, and then taking the steps going down were creating a lot of problems for disabled people. And then the nearest parking light is about 4 or 5 blocks down. So he worked with people from MDOT, and he worked with people from the state park, and they're going to be refunding, changing the overpass and creating better accessibility starting in 2013 to 2014, which is a remarkable stride there. And then also I was involved with the Smart Commute, June 3rd to June 7th, and they talked about different models down at the Opera House talking about dealing with better walkable communities and better accessibility in Traverse City in the world years to come, and that's part of the Grand Vision model too. So that was one thing I did. And then also to remind people that July 26th is the 30th anniversary for the passage of the Americans Disability Act 2, which I went to the Creating Doers Conference in Gaylord, and I had found that they had a video, and it was quite a landmark act that was passed about how people used to be shuttered in, and then how in 30 years that there's been all kinds of opportunities in employment, education, and other areas that are in favor of disabled people. And then last but not least, I was in Shipshewana last weekend with the baby women and stayed at the Farmstead Inn, which was a beautiful Amish farm site, and
The Bayview women.
Yeah.
Sounded like you said baby.
I said Bayview.
Okay.
Okay, women of purpose. And we had a great Amish meal at Cindy's Country Kitchen, which was, we had chicken, we had green beans, we had potatoes, we had
Mary really liked it. She wants to go back.
rolls and
Yeah. She told me all about it.
On and on. And then the dessert was peanut butter pie made by Cindy and her husband Harry Graydon, and we would like to say hello to them for having us. And also it was ice cream with milk furnished by their own cows. And we were also able to shop at the Mercantile Mark, and then which is in Shipshewana. And then we're able to go to the Red Barn too, which has beautiful Amish furniture and a lot of gourmet coffee and tea, and a lot of good things too. And then last but not least, we went to the Blue Gate Theater and got to see the play Half Stitch, and then also there were buggy rides available too, so that was one of the highlights of Shipshewana.
Did you mention the Moby mats?
No, oh, that's right. That with the Disability Network, we have laid several Moby mats right now too, and they're mats that are from wire, and it helps people in wheelchairs, and then people with white canes or young mothers with strollers find their way down to the water level so they can go swimming, which is a very good event, and where wheelchairs don't have to go on uneven surfaces, and or sometimes if the sand is a little wet, that the wheels can be stuck in the sand too on the beach.
But a Moby mat protects against that.
Right. And so the Disability Network and our sister network in Petoskey have laid Moby mats at Charlevoix. They were doing it today down at the Whiting Park. And then in the last couple of years, it's been Clinch Park, the Traverse City State Park, and also the Petoskey Beach.
And Whiting Park is just a stone's throw away from where I live.